The next exercise demonstration is one that we're going to talk about that's often used as a modification. When you can't do a full plank exercise in one of the Pilates series, bringing it down onto your knees. But often the clarity on where that knee should be and what your spine and your back should look like when we're doing it isn't always clear. So let's try a full plank position. So Nicole's going to come into a full plank position with your hands on the glide board and toes on the floor, and then extend the legs all the way out. So she's in an open glide board position, which is challenging. So let's close it down so you don't have to stay there too long. All right? So we say if this load is too heavy, lower your knees down. So if you lower the knees down, notice immediately what happens to the pelvis. The pelvis goes up. If that happens, you've got two options for a variation. I would prefer you walk your knees in so that your thighs go in a vertical line, so that your knees are directly under your hips and you come into what's more of a quadruped position. Now if you extend one leg back, you're going to still work a lot of core, anterior, laterally, all the way through this side of your body. You want to keep that level pelvis. Lower that knee down. Now let's say a full plank's too challenging, this is too easy for you. Halfway between, where should the hips be? So walk your knees back a little bit further. Now we're going to lower the hips down. So you actually want to create a diagonal line from your shoulder through the hip to the knee. Then if you lift a leg, the leg stays low. Often what happens is we want to lift the leg up like it was in that all fours position to give the same feeling, but then it's only going to pike your hips. Notice how that happens. So you pike your hips and you rotate. So you actually want to keep that long diagonal line, hip down, toe points down. Remember we're at an angle. You can rest down. Remember we're in an angle on the glide board. So even though you think you're supposed to be level, the angle is downwards to reach the crown of the head up towards the tower, the toe down in that exercise. So when you choose those modifications, which are great modifications, think about what's happening in the pelvis.